New York, July 2, 2026. In a stunning and unpredictable turn of events in the 2026 Major League Baseball (MLB) season, the Detroit Tigers delivered a crushing blow to the New York Yankees, securing a dominant 6-2 victory right in the heart of the Bronx. For the Yankees and their loyal fanbase, the game felt like a living nightmare. The Pinstripes seemed completely frozen under pressure, while the Tigers executed their game plan with surgical precision, exploiting every single crack in the Yankees' armor. The atmosphere, from electric anticipation to deafening silence. Before the first pitch was even thrown, Yankee Stadium was an absolute cauldron of energy. The stands were packed to the brim with a sea of navy blue and white jerseys, and the surrounding parks and basketball courts were filled with fans eagerly tracking every update. There was a palpable sense of hope that the Yankees would break their recent slump. However, as the innings progressed, that electric energy slowly drained from the stadium. The roaring cheers turned into anxious murmurs, then into a heavy, suffocating silence, and finally, into loud, echoing boos from a frustrated home crowd. Inning by inning commentary. How the game unfolded. Early innings. The pitching duel. The game started as a tense tactical battle. The Tigers pitching staff set the tone early, baffling the Yankees' top order with sharp breaking balls and clinical precision. New York's hitters looked completely out of sync, repeatedly failing to find the sweet spot of the bat and chasing pitches out of the strike zone. The Tigers pitching today has been nothing short of spectacular. They are hitting their spots with absolute confidence, leaving a struggling Yankee lineup searching for answers. The mid-game breakdown. The turning point came during the middle innings. The Tigers began putting immense pressure on the base paths, utilizing smart situational hitting, drawing walks, and turning small errors into massive opportunities. The real disaster for New York struck when the Tigers loaded the bases. With the stadium holding its collective breath, a sharp hit into the outfield put the Yankees' defense in a scramble. A critical throwing error at home plate allowed the Tigers to clear the bases, driving in 3 runs in a single, chaotic play. Unbelievable scenes here at the stadium. A catastrophic defensive breakdown by the Yankees has completely blown this game wide open. The home crowd is absolutely furious, and the boos are raining down from the upper decks. The final defiance. The Yankees tried to mount a late-game rally, bringing in heavy hitters and relief pitchers to stop the bleeding, but the deficit was too wide and the momentum was entirely in Detroit's corner. The Tigers' bullpen closed the door firmly in the final innings, leaving the Yankees stranded and sealing the 6-2 victory. Why the Yankees lost. The post-game analysis. A frozen offense. The Yankees' bats have gone completely cold. Their inability to string together hits or drive in runners in scoring positions left their pitchers with zero margin for error. Defensive meltdowns. In baseball, a single misplay can change the course of a game. The Yankees' costly throwing and fielding errors under pressure gifted the Tigers easy runs. Psychological defeat. Once the Tigers took the lead, the Yankees looked visibly defeated. The body language on the field showed a team crumbling under the immense weight of expectation. Fan reaction. This is not the Yankees we know. As the final out was recorded, the contrast inside Yankee Stadium was stark. A small contingent of traveling Detroit fans celebrated wildly, while thousands of New Yorkers headed for the exits early, shaking their heads in disbelief. "I've been coming to this stadium for 20 years, said one disgruntled fan outside the gates. "Losing is part of the game, but watching them play without any heart or fight. That's what hurts the most. Something has to change fast." With social media abuzz with criticism aimed at the management and player performance, the Yankees find themselves at a critical crossroads early in this 2026 season. Meanwhile, the Detroit Tigers leave New York with their heads held high, proving they are a force to be reckoned with.